Published, 17:53 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 9th of April 2019. Updated, 18:06 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 9th of April 2019. Derry Girls fans were weeping with joy following Tuesday's Series 2 finale, after the much-maligned James Maguire decided to stay in Ireland as he was finally accepted by his female pals. In emotional scenes, the English teen was reunited with his mum Cathy, who planned to take him back to London, but at the last minute decided to stay in Derry, which led the girls to abandon their plans to watch the Bill Clinton presidential speech. Fans of the acclaimed Channel 4 comedy, set during the troubles of the 1990s, had much to celebrate as it was confirmed during the show's credits that it would return for a third series next year. Derry Girls fans were weeping with joy following Tuesday's series finale, after the much-maligned James Maguire decided to stay in Ireland. The finale began with the girls in a spin as they eagerly awaited then-President of the United States Bill Clinton's visit to Derry, a history moment as peace talks commenced following the ceasefire. However, among the excitement, James was stunned to discover that his mum Cathy had returned to Ireland, after abandoning him to live with cousin Michelle at the start of Series 1. At first, the girls were more concerned with meeting the president's daughter Chelsea, pushing to the front of the crowd to ensure they had a perfect views. Ordeal. As the girls eagerly awaited the visit of President Bill Clinton, James dropped the bombshell that he was moving back to London with his mum Cathy. Shocked, the girls were staggered to hear their friend is leaving. Despite weeks of jokes and abuse about his English background, it took James's cousin Michelle to convince him to stay, as she said he was a Derry girl. Upsetting, it proved a moving scene for fans, as Michelle had never held back from poking fun at James from the moment he moved to Derry. However, James then revealed that Cathy had decided to take him back to London, leaving the girls completely stunned. But it was a rousing speech from James's cousin Michelle, who declared that being in Derry was a state of mind that convinced the English teen to stay in Ireland. As the girls sadly waiting to see the president, they were staggered to see James watching from a nearby roof, as he screamed, "I am a Derry girl, he's leaving." As his car drove past the Free Derry sign, many fans wept at that "we English fella" had said goodbye for good luck. But in a shock twist, James headed back to Derry and surprised the girls, who were still in the front row for the president's arrival. "I'm a Derry girl," as he finally realized he was in his true home. Fans wept with delight that their core friendship group would not be broken up. Lovely. Abandoning the address, the girls ran to hug James before heading home in the episode's closing scenes. Touching. The episode then ended with the news that Derry Girls had been renewed for a third series, expected to air sometime next year. The group then shared a touching embrace before ditching the address to head home, as Clinton's speech played in the background, sparking a new dawn for the embattled nation. Minutes later, Channel 4 then confirmed the show would be back for a third season, and according to Metro writer Lisa McGee said, "I love writing this show and I'm so thrilled to be able to continue the Derry Girls story. Thank you Channel 4. Aaron and the Egypts live to fight another day." Fiona McDermott, head of comedy at Channel 4, said, "It's no surprise that Derry Girls continues to delight a growing legion of fans. A combination of magical writing and adorable characters make this show both timely and timeless. We're delighted to confirm a third series. Don't tell Mom Marie, but I'm breaking open the Christmas cupboard in celebration." Elated, fans were delighted with the emotional finale and took to Twitter in droves to laud the concluding scenes. Fans were delighted with the emotional finale and took to Twitter in droves to laud the concluding scenes, as James was finally accepted by his female friends. Others also couldn't hide their joy at the news the show would return next year, with many already counting down the days. One tweeted, "Still not over the so brilliant, so emotional, so accurate in every way. It's a state of mind. Thank you Atlee Samcg, it's coming back." Others also couldn't hide their joy at the news the show would return next year, with many already counting down the days. And while the finale earned an overwhelmingly positive reception from fans, several noted their disappointment that James and Aaron did not pursue a romance by the episode's end. The pair sent fans into a tailspin last week, after James surprised Aaron by taking her to the prom, after she was stood up. One noted, "Was hoping for a Ross and Rachel I got off the plane moment for Aaron and James. Another brilliant series." Another posted, "Glad there's gonna be a season 3 of." Speaking to the Radio Times, she said, "I think there might be a romance. I've always thought James likes her, but I think he maybe doesn't even understand that yet, and I don't know when that'll. It might happen when they're much older, so it might not actually happen in our show, but I think the potential is there. It's something I'm interested in seeing. I might toy with it if we do another season, I'm not sure. Derry Girls is expected to return to Channel 4 in 2020. Elated, the episode ended on an uplifting note, as viewers heard President Clinton's famous speech at the start of the peace talks which led to the historic Good Friday Agreement. We'll be back. Derry Girls is expected to return to Channel 4 in 2020.